Shannon Kraft visited this Chicago area food pantry for the first time last month, collecting a bag of groceries for her family. She'd used federal food stamps to buy groceries, but rising prices over the summer meant that assistance fell short. That's why she came here.
Inflation is through the roof. You gotta decide between medication and food.
She's not alone. Nourishing Hope has seen a 40% increase in visitors this year so far. Rising hunger is a problem for U.S. President Joe Biden. He's set to host the first White House summit on hunger in 50 years and is pledging to eliminate hunger in the U.S. by 2030. And higher food prices are eroding the value of food stamps. The USDA, which administers the benefits, said food stamps averaged about $230 per person per month so far this year. Food insufficiency for families with children climbed over 16% by July. According to a U.S. Census survey, nearly 1 in 5 families reported sometimes or often not having enough to eat. Things until recently seemed to be improving, and hunger eased in 2021, in part due to pandemic relief measures. But as pandemic policies begin to abate, so did hunger prevention efforts. This year, the USDA is on track to buy just over half the food it purchased during the height of the pandemic. Donations from grocery stores and food distributors have also waned, as businesses tighten supply chains and minimize waste. Kelly O'Connell is the CEO of Nourishing Hope.
The reality is the pandemic hit so many folks hard, and now this is kind of a 1-2 punch, right? Even if they were getting a little bit more stable on their feet, now here comes inflation with the cost of food going up 12-ish% on average. Their money's just not going as far, and they're needing to find other ways to put food on their table.
That has food banks struggling to make up the difference, as they are forced to purchase food at higher prices themselves.
We're seeing over 6,000 folks having to come to us for the first time, which is a really tough thing to do. But what they're up against is having to make a decision between paying rent or buying food, or taking medicine advised by their doctor, or putting food on their table.